Hello, my lovely nine pinners. I am definitely saving the best for last. You guys, welcome to your November forecast for your invitation and your shadow overview for what's going on inside of this fabulous month of November. It's an 11 frequency. What is happening in this last quarter is it is a repeat of the very first 3 months of this year on a higher octave. So we start out with bogeys and targets in our personal year cycles, and then we get to, capstone it. We have a cornerstone, we have a capstone of bringing it on home. It is so cool. In November, 11 frequency. And that basically, it breaks down for you guys that your bogey and your target is 2. And 2 is the great diplomat. It is highly intuitive, highly empathic, all the things that are highly, all the feels, as you are still continually front loading your 9 journey of releasing things that have outlasted their usefulness. And so this could look like behaviors, beliefs, how you relate to people, choosing, making a choice too. I'm no longer going to bring this forward in my life. I am now going to bring this forward in my life. It's beautiful. So you guys, before I go just any farther, I have been adding a little tiny piece of music. Shocked to find out some of it's copyrighted. Like, how is that possible? But that's okay. Soon enough, I'll just have my own stuff that I'm bringing to the table. But this is how I feel your month is going to be all about, all right? Here we go. It's beautiful, huh? Okay. You can feel that. It's really, this is something that is, as soon as you hear that music, you immediately fall into a space inside of yourself, which you're turning in, right? You're turning in and you're feeling the music, and it's a beautiful piece. Yes, and this month is going to be a beautiful piece of music for you too. All right. So with the positive leaning in of 9-2 coupling can be, I've been saying this, it can be the best party you're ever going to go to, or it can be an utter disaster. And so let's lean into the best party that you're ever going to go to. When we have a 2 frequency bogey like you guys have, sitting in an 11 terrain, this is sixth sense, everything on steroids, along with manifesting, magic, synchronistic events. So harnessing that looks like, today I choose hope. Today I choose awareness. Today I choose optimism. Today I choose. This is who I am today. This is how I'm going into this day. Being proactive about it, leaning into it, you're going to immediately know about environments, about people and situations. You're going to immediately know what's going on. And also probably the, conflict is a part of our daily life. And conflict resolution is a part of our daily life, communication, relating to people. And that's 2. And lots of times that energy can read all the things that are unsaid, not only with the person, but with the environment, what's going on in the environment, right? So the job that you have is, I choose to lean into the beauty of the situation and seeing how I can be of assistance and of service, and give your time, give your brain time, give your heart time, and also know when it's time to take a step back and nurture yourself. And being able to say, I think it's my time to step out now. I will let you guys take it from here, right? It is the number of the beautiful art of diplomacy, diplomatic, being the great diplomat. And that knows when to speak, when not to speak, and also when to step back and go take your bubble bath or read your book or have dinner with a very good friend who is really well balanced, or have a conversation with somebody who's not needing anything from you, and you are receiving support and love and that really feel good time, because that's also a part of the two, is wonderful gatherings and great parties, and really celebrating community. It's a creative number. It loves to be visually creative. And it's just, go to a paint and sip class, or I don't know, something that brings you great joy, okay? With the 9 frequency, you guys, this whole bogey, this whole year has been about trimming the trees so that you can get ready for your one personal year. And, there's a falling into your power, which is the aftermath of your 8 personal year. It's building on your 8 personal year experience that you had in 2024, and then bringing it home so that you can move into 2026 in your one personal year and really kick it out. And so into new beginnings that impact your bank account, that impact your relationship, relationships across the board. It impacts your career, how you're making your living, and what you're doing that is producing that, right? So it's imperative that you are continually looking at all the things that have got to go. And I think inside of this month for you, it's about how you relate to people, and how you are speaking, and how you are negotiating, how you are communicating. So with that said, let's talk about the shadow. This is the worst party. It's like, yeah, we all have those parties that we remember, like, yeah, that didn't go very well. Where you walk in and it's just all you want to do is leave. And so here's the party that you don't want to throw for yourself, because it will not produce the fruit that you're looking for. As with 9, you guys I want you to make sure that you are not looking back. And if you are looking back, I would review carefully the things that you're looking back at. If you need to write a situation with a person in your life, think about how you're going to do that, and think about the words and the intentionality and the reasons why. Intentionality, the reasons why you would do that, right? But otherwise, we don't look back in a 9 year, we look forward. And if we are looking back, it's because we're cleaning things up and we're making decisions about the person that we are going to be moving forward, how we're going to think, how we're going to feel, how we're going to do. And then we're going to lock and load, and we're going to commit to that. Ultimately, this is the great humanitarian number who sees spirituality and spiritual beings as a collective group. We're all together and we're having these individual human experience. So as you heal, I heal. As you are in pain, I am in pain. That's like the highest octave. So keep that in mind as you go forward. And then 2, you could become a doormat, and you could become agoraphobic, means you go and you hide, because you're overwhelmed by the stimuli that's coming in. You're overwhelmed by the information that is coming in, and you don't know how to process it. And the other thing is you become everybody's, best go-to person because you fix everything, and that just makes you retreat. Yes. I am not seen, I am not heard, I'm not valued. And guess what, babies? None of that is true, right? That is, so if you were in a party with a bunch of people and that's what they were talking about, you would just feel icky. You'd want to run, right? So grab yourselves, have compassion for yourselves. When it gets overwhelming, go take a bubble bath. Just take a minute, step back, reassess, and then re-engage. All right, guys, if you ever need me, I'm over at one2listen.com. That link is right on my YouTube homepage for a reading or whatever it is that you need. I'm usually there 7 days a week, but that's because I love my job. All right, good luck, you guys. You know I love you, and wow, go get them. I just hope that this is the most amazing month yet for you in your journey through 2025.